Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on African Confessions. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world. When you think that you have had it all, then comes another confession. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it comes from a translation of a message that was forwarded to me by one of our admin who helped us with this translation. The message reads like this. Let me just be brutally honest. South African men, not in this lifetime. I honestly don't understand why I would waste even a second of my time with them when I have someone who knows exactly how to treat me. I'm talking about my Nigerian blesser. Ladies, let's stop pretending these local men want everything for free. They expect cuckoo without lifting a finger. They come empty-handed and leave you stressed. Me? Oh no, I refuse to play that game. I have got my own man, the man that I call my king, my Nigerian king. I am his South African queen, and let me tell you, indeed, I am living the life of royalty. I am living the life suitable for a queen. Yes, I am. Now, I know that most of you low lives think that probably she is a gold digger this, gold digger that, shallow that, and guess what? I am not what you think I am, and honestly, I don't even care. Call me what you want, but I have a good job, and I am smart enough to know that I am going to be playing house with some guys who thinks taking me to Nando's is the height of romance. Nando's? Really? Sweetie, that's a casual Tuesday lunch for me, not a special occasion date. And don't get me started on the ones who want you to split the bill. Split what? I did not come out to split anything but a bottle of champagne that you better be paying for. Let's talk about my Nigerian king, His Royal Highness. First of all, he's everything these South African guys wish they could be. He's confident, lauded, generous, never stingy. The man, he exused money, and not in that tacky show-off way like these polo boys with their borrowed BMWs. No, my highness is the real deal, and when he steps into a room, you know it. It does not waste any time. Like at the time when he first met me, he didn't waste any time, and he knew what he wanted. He laid his cards onto the table, no secrets, no what, and he knew exactly how to get it. No playing games, no acting like he's too busy to text back. He made it clear that he wanted to spoil me from day one. It started with him taking me to places that I had only dreamt about. Your 5-star restaurants, luxury shopping trips, hotels that made the ones I was used to look like backpackers' hostels. The first time he bought me a design handbag, ladies, I nearly fainted. We are talking Louis Vuitton, not some local brand trying to look fancy. And let me tell you, once you've been in that kind of lifestyle, there is no going back. Once you go Nigerian, no more coming back. Let's chill at your place. Dates with a guy, never ever. I want to be taken out. I want to be spoiled. Is there anything wrong with a lady wanting to be spoiled? Besides, at the end of the day, it is you again who is going to say that you want the cookie. Well, if you want the cookie, why don't you spoil the person that is supposed to be giving you the cookie in the first place? Why is it always man has to get something? Some of our local men, they are not even ashamed of themselves. Sis, man, you should be ashamed of yourself. Like, you can hear a guy will be complaining, okay, we go out. Then you buy me a 6 pack of Savannah J, and then at the end of the night, you'll be hearing that guy like, you drank my alcohol, so let us go back to my place and we can have fluff. For what? Only a 6-pack, something that I can buy myself. I need a real guy, a mature guy, And listen, the guy does not just throw money at me, he takes care of everything. My rent paid, my car bought, fully serviced, my clothes, you'll never catch me wearing last season's fashions because of my guy. Make sure that my wardrobe is always on point. I wake up to money in my account like it's normal because of my guy. Like he says that it is in his culture for a man to take care of the woman. The woman does not have to ask. You think some South African man is going to do that? Ha! Most of them are still living with their moms, asking you to split an Uber to your date. Let's be real, South African men have this ridiculous entitlement. They think just because they take you out for one meal, they deserve the full package. Love, loyalty, and yes, cuckoo, and they get mad when they realize that's not how it works with someone like me. No, baby, if you want a queen, you better come prepared to treat her like one. These South African men, they want the royal treatment, but they act like paupers. Meanwhile, I'm sitting pretty with my guy who will be wiring me money just because he misses me. That's the energy that I need. That energy of being given money by your guy. It makes you to wake up early in the morning to go to the gym, to do those squats, to keep the body fresh for him. I remember one time a South African guy tried to woo me. He took me to some mediocre restaurant and spent the entire time complaining about how women expect too much. I just sat there smiling, knowing fully well that my guy had already booked us a trip to Dubai the next weekend, and this guy thought he was doing me something by buying me a plate of chicken. I can't. The difference is like night and day, darling. The difference is too great, and don't get me started on the half-half crew. You know the ones, they act like equality means splitting every bill, but still want you to cook, clean, and entertain them afterwards. Sweetheart, if you can't cover for dinner, why the heck are you here? And you think you are getting cuckoo on top of that? Absolutely not. My standards are too high. Like my standards, they are too high for that nonsense. Meanwhile, my guy always has me flying first class, shopping in exclusive boutiques, and dining at places where the wine costs more than what these local guys can make in a month. And the best part, he never asked for anything in return. He understands that a woman like me deserves to be spoiled, to be cared for, to be treated like the treasure that I am. I am a real treasure. I don't even have to lift a finger. When I tell him that I need something, it is done before I can even finish my sentence. That is the kind of a treatment that I am talking about. Now, before anyone starts calling me materialistic or shallow, let's get one thing straight. I know my worth. I went to university, graduated, I got a good job, and you need to know that I am worth it. And no, it is not just about the money, it is about respect. He respects me enough to provide for me, to make sure I never have to stress about the small stuff. And that is why he gets all of me, because he earns it. These South African men, they want everything for nothing. They want you to bend over backwards whilst they contribute a bare minimum. No, thank you. What's even more hilarious is how mad these guys get when they realize that someone else is someone better and is taking care of me. They start with their usual complaints. Oh, Nigerian men just flash money. He's only doing that because he is using you for a South African ID. Baby, let me tell you something. If he is using me, he's doing a damn good job of it, because I am living my best life whilst you're sitting there bitter, wondering why no woman wants to date you. And don't get it twisted. I'm not saying all South African men are useless. I'm sure there are some out there who are willing to step up and treat a woman like a queen. But based on my experience, I am yet to meet one. Every time I give one a chance, it is the same story. Cheap dates endless complaints, and the audacity to think that they are entitled to have me for the whole night because they paid for a beggar. A man wants you to give him 4 rounds after that. Meanwhile, he can just send me money, my guy, to have fun. No strings attached. He won't ask you if he should come to your place after sending you money. So, to all my South African men out there who think that they are being slick by asking to chill or to take a woman on a budget date, save it. There are women like us who do not want it, who are not cheap. We will go for the best and for the best. And if you do not have the same level of wealth that my guy has, do not even bother. I'm not here to settle. No, I won't settle for less when I know what it's like to be treated like royalty. And to the women out there who are still wasting their time on stingy men, here's my advice. Know your worth, baby girl. Stop letting these local boys waste your time asking for free Google like it's some kind of entitlement. Find yourself a man who knows how to treat you properly, whether he's Nigerian or not, because once you experience what it's like to be truly spoiled, you will wonder why you ever settled for less. As for me, I am living my best life, no regrets, no complaints, and definitely no time for broke men with big expectations. I am a queen and I should be treated like one. End of story. I don't care. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our admin who helped us with the translation. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world.